Hello, everyone.
Welcome, everyone. We were going to start with a joke, but couldn't think of one. So that's about
Twice.
it.
And this is just Greg and Nathan, the two oldest brothers. Kendall is in college, so he's not home right now, and we're too impatient to wait till the next time he comes home. We wanted to upload this video right away. This was a couple last week or a couple weeks ago that we chopped all this corn for silage. That's what this video is about. Is harvesting corn for silage to feed our cattle.
So we started the field with cutting out the out rounds, and then we open it up with what we call down rows, which is what you're seeing here. We divide it up into sections so the trucks and the cutter don't have to travel so far around the outside, and we shoot right down the middle, and it looks kind of cool from up above.
Yeah.
And then we start blowing to the side after that because it's easier to see where you're putting the silage, and it just makes more sense overall.
I normally have a dump wagon, but not that time.
Yeah, when we're going full bore and have all the help, we can go without a dump wagon, and it's faster and more efficient. So here we have a 5830 John Deere forage harvester that we do all our own corn chopping with, and it has a 6-row header on the front that cuts off and collects the whole stalk of corn, and then it runs through a drum of knives that chop it all up, and that's why we like to call it chopper for short. It's
lots of knives.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool machine.
It's probably one of our favorite machines we have, and then this is also just a really fun job. The whole family usually helps out with this. Sometimes our mom will help drive a truck, or our sister Laura has even gotten to drive one of the smaller trucks before, or maybe she drove the big ones too. I can't remember.
Yeah, she's getting the hang of it.
But yeah, we all help out with this. There's usually 2 or 3 trucks, the 5830 chopper, and then the tractor that pushes up the silage and packs it down, which you'll see here in a bit.
The goal is to chop the corn at when the whole plant it's about 60 to 70% moisture, so you don't wait till it's completely dead like when you harvest for grain. You still want some moisture there. That's why the corn's still green when we're chopping, and that helps it ensile the best.
Here you can see the truck going into the yard. That's our farm right there with our cattle and everything. And so the green pile there is that's the pile of corn silage, and it's called a bunker silo. That's how we store all of our silage.
Yeah, we're fortunate to have the a lot of our land pretty close to the farm, so it that's kind of important for putting up silage, is that you don't have to haul it too far because it's kind of, well, it just
kind of
it fills up the trucks fast, and it's hauling kind of a lot of water, but it makes really good feed for the cattle. And here you see the push-up tractor comes down and will push up the load and then spread it out, and then also pack it down to get all the oxygen out, which helps it seal over and help it preserve well
through fermentation.
Yeah.
So this is also a really fun job, is getting to push up the silage. That you can see Kendall in the push tractor. He's not even here to talk about himself right now.
Yeah, this is his favorite job probably, like of all farm jobs.
Yeah. There's me down in the bottom corner. I was flying the drone around. I had to have Mom come up and run a truck for me so I could film. So you can all thank our mom for this video, because we wouldn't have been able to film it without her substituting for us.
So our 2 main trucks, we have a tandem silage truck, and then the other is the semi in-dump truck, and we can use them for hauling grain too, and they're very versatile for us.
So the corn silage is part of a ration that we feed our cattle, a feed ration. And so if you'd like to learn more about that, we have several other videos where we explain that. Any of the videos that talk about feeding cattle, or even the other corn silage harvest video that was just filmed with cell phones, we talk a lot about that. Yeah, you can see it was a nice day to film, really nice sunset, and that's a pretty big pile for us. It's not always. It was really high, and we just had a really good.
Lots of rain.
Lots of rain over the summer and the fall. This is like the greenest you will ever see Kansas in late August. It's just really the scenery is just really nice.
We don't mind.
Yeah. There goes the truck. Sped up a little bit. It's not we don't drive that fast through the field.
So you can see we're dwindling down that down row. There's not too much left.
Yeah, it was nearing the end of the day. We typically, you have to harvest corn right when it's at the right moisture. So we go, if it's ready to be chopped, we go as long as we can during the day, and it makes for long days. But it's kind of like wheat harvest. It's a really fun, satisfying job. It doesn't feel like you're working as hard as you actually are, and the hour, you don't mind the hours, because you can kind of see it's a beautiful setting, and you're working together with the family, and it's just a fun job.
At the beginning, it feels like you have so much to do, but then you just slowly
Whittle it
knock
off.
away at it, and it's a pretty good accomplishment. It's really easy to see what you've done, because your field goes completely empty and your trench silo goes completely full, and that's a good feeling.
Yeah, you have feed for the cattle over the winter, and it's always a good feeling to have that. But I hope you enjoyed this video about corn silage harvest and getting to see some of the scenes from our farm. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, and thanks. Bye.
See ya.